can't be us cause they rats. Stand tall, point a finger, never that. I knew it had it all, went to the bin and get it back. That's why I'm humble as ever. And I remember whatever. Don't chase cause they come with the cheddar. I see my man girl start acting bougie when he the cheddar. Before you knew it, better. I knew about it and I wanted to tell him I felt funny as ever. But when I told him, he went running to tell her. Remember I was down bad, I'm talking under the cellar.
There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with a medal like that.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community running with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think personally, he's one of the best level 40 rewards just because he had every 6'11". A lot of people run usually. Gary Payton, those cards with the fast.
Those races come with umbrellas for the rain and all the pain that we've been through. If you don't feed your wolves, they gon' put you on the menu. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been new. If money determine loyalty, and I'll go against you. Facts.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The Detroit Pistons come into this one after the win against the New Orleans Pelicans. Trading blows in that one, they did win by 3.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. Now here is Holiday. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. You look at the Clippers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now, for this home ball club, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league, and thus far, they have not disappointed.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Pistons ball.
Here's Duren. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a rush. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule. Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Great 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
1:44 left here in the first quarter. Harris outside. Tipped away. Stolen by Jackson. Lets it go from deep. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Cunningham looking it over. Will it go? And Duren lays it in.
Well, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And here we go. Here's King. Buries the long-range jumper. King's got 15 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Different look here for the Pistons. Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Fontecchio's coming in for Asar Thompson. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. And Holland gets it to go.
Well, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And Duren is right there. He's got 6. King outside from deep. Detroit with the rebound. The pass to Fontecchio. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game.
The Detroit team
leading by 14. And we'll get the second quarter under. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Here are the 5. Detroit has to start the second quarter. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Duren. Then there's Holland. And it's Fontecchio in at the small forward. Duren the pass to Hardaway. Excellent D there from George.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
King, that's good. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Count that one. King's got 4 points in the quarter.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. And a different look here for the Pistons. Tobias Harris is checked in for Jalen Duren. Thompson comes in for Fontecchio. Ivey's checked in for Hardaway. And Kate Cunningham subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
Thompson outside. Back to Ivy. Harris outside. Harris draws the double. Here's Ivy. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's King. The three-pointer is right on target. King's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
On the wing, Harris. No good on the three. Harris has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Launches it from deep. And they'll get another chance. Here's King. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Jalen Duren.
There's 10 seconds left now here in the second.
Dennis Schroeder.
Hardaway from outside. Good on the triple.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Hardaway has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what's your view?
They played smart, they took their time, and limited mistakes. You value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the rest.
Check. What'd you think about the Pistons?
First of all, where's the intensity on this? You think when a team is pumping you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, just keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Pistons foul.
They've got G.G. Jackson. Also, George out there. Malik Beasley out there with King. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Here's Ivy. Hasn't made one yet. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And Detroit looking at who they've got. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
That one doesn't drop. George with the defensive effort.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Cunningham kicks to Thompson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
2 minutes.
Here's King. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now, here's Cunningham to the middle. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker. Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Harris against King. Harris dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Harris spots the opening and helps his team exploit it.
Here's King. No good on the triple. So it's Detroit now. Duren trying to break free. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Holland, he's checked in for Jalen Duren. Fontecchio's coming in for Tobias Harris. Hardaway's checked in for Ivy. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force? I love it.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's King. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. King's got 56 points in the game. King with the steal, and the shot goes in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Holland, and it's sent back by George. That will count. Missed. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got George. G.G. Jackson is out there with King. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Holiday in at the point. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the dunk by Reed.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Holland. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Puts up a deep three with the putback. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Fontecchio. Detroit, no good that time either.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Again, what an avalanche!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Knocked loose. King with the steal. Fires from deep. Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Right wing. Down low. Can they get it? And the layup is good. Waters got his first points of the game.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Launches it. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. To the wing on the left. Hollins kicks it over to Schroeder. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the three with some consistency.
King, that's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Jalen Duren.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. King outside. Fires for three. Connects again.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
King, that's good.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Present.
This is not a hard drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill. The real thing. Yeah, you know that nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with a Mickey Mouse. This ain't Disney. Still identity for the. Can you like Paul Wall? I might just put a grill in. Boy, go get your Paul Pons chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white Scottie Pippen. Like it beef with from everybody in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling gimmicks. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a kill it. Before I ate, I need closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. I feel abused, pulling on my belt. You need help with something? Pump the gas or something. Order 2K1s on that, put confetti on it. Catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Not no fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's not comfortable.
This Paul George is moving too. Current level 40.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Look at those moves, man. 5. Finish.
Good take.
Big D. Big D, no threes.
No threes.
Boom corner.
Help. Yep.
Stuff.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports.
Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. The starters for Utah: Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. And it's Collier in at the point. And for Philadelphia, they've got Joel Embiid. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And here's Embiid. Over Kessler. Embiid misses. Utah with the ball. Here's Sexton. It's hauled in by Oubre. Outside Maxey. George outside. He takes it in. No good there. Some solid defense from Markkanen. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for Utah. 11 feet out, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
Stan, another head coach from the Greg Popovich tree, Will Hardy, who started his career in San Antonio.
And there have been a lot of successful guys that have come through the Spurs organization. Will Hardy is just another one who is developing into an outstanding NBA coach.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Maxey. Oh, Kessler with the block. And they'll get another chance. Clock at 2. The Sixers with another miss.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Inside. Collins against Oubre. Collins, no good. The 76ers have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
That one misses. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, BA, and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And that one's good.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Philadelphia calls timeout.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Here's Grimes. Maxey passes to George. Beyond the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Jazz leading by 4. Pass to Collier. Got it.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Outside Maxey. And here's George. They still need this. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Sexton looking around. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Oubre.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
And the bucket is good.
And that's the versatility of George. He does it from long range, mid-range, and at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Utah. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The 76ers going with a whole new group out there. .58 seconds left in the first. Butler against George. 5 on the clock. From the high post. They get it again. Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts, well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And it's good. 2 points.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And finished off by Kessler.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Here's McCain. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Check out the handles. A spin move like that is how you lose the nearest defender.
Clarkson outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, You think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
We've got Butler and it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by Utah. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And Hendricks gets it to go.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. The 16th pick in last year's draft, Keontae George, was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Clarkson with the ball. Out left to the wing. George outside. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Potter. The three. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Down by 12. Here's Maxey. Sexton grabs the board. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Sexton. No made baskets yet. Collins passes to George. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Maybe the results haven't been there in recent seasons, but the Jazz have an exciting young core, Coach.
Yeah, they do, B.A. They've focused on youth, and some of those guys are developing into very good players. If this core stays in place and gels, and they can add to it a little bit, watch out for this Jazz team.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tougher defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, seems like everybody gets traded at some point now, and Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
And 2 sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you, there's also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Here's Collier. Marking it outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Shot's good by Collier. Collier's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Maxey passes to George. Now here's Embiid. George, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Sends the ball, no good. Here's Oubre. No points yet. Now here's Embiid. Got it off in time. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They've got the 7-point lead. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline in the offensive end. It's not about getting a quick shot, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We've seen Walker Kessler really having a great game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Collier is out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Kessler in at the center position. Outside Sexton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
That free throw good from Sexton. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8-point game. Pass to Grimes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Kessler. Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
For your Sixers, Quentin Grimes taking 2 shots.
First one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Utah leading by 6. Now Sexton. He's got 5. To the middle. Kessler. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Kessler's got 8.
You know, Sexton can be just so clever with the ball, disrupting the defense to create for his team.
Count the basket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Markkanen. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he says when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Timeout called. The Jazz. Both teams will make substitutions. Two minutes into the second half of play now. To the right side. Butler against George. Kicks it out to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. And McCain pulls it down. 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Edwards. Here's McCain. Now Butler. George defending. Another shot. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Here's Embiid. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. To the left wing. Here's Kessler. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Embiid elevates.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good position.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clarkson passes to Kessler. To the inside, Filipowski.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Edwards. Potter, he's checked in for Utah. Sensabaugh comes in for Hendricks. Pass to George. Clarkson outside. Buries the easy one.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson's got 6.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
We'll stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a sixth man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do.
The shot's good.
Jordan Clarkson.
Give him 8.
And as a ball handler, Clarkson knows how to outwork the defense and make those openings for himself.
Pass to Grimes. To the paint. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. George passes to Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. George outside. Shot from the low block. Tipped. Here's Butler. The rebound by the Jazz. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. From 12 feet. No good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Utah ahead. They're up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey, and it's Bona in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Maxey missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Collier. Here he goes. Deflected. And he's able to get it back. And here's Collins for 3. Hits the trifecta. Collins has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's McCain. Uses the glass on the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
It's never easy trying to stop Sexton. I love watching him bounce off the defense and finish in style.
Here's McCain. Check by Sexton. And that one's good. Bona.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Now here's Sexton. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, Bona. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Sexton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
First one falls for him. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And Maxey, here we go, from 8 feet away. Oh, Kessler with the block. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Unleashes the bounce pass, an accurate assist.
And here's Embiid. Second chance shot. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Sexton, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism. Sexton can really get up and finish.
And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter here. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got 11 in the second half. Maxey surveys. Here's Embiid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Kessler.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 10.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
George, he's checked in for Utah. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Oubre's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's McCain. Off with the layup. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Markkanen against George. Markkanen, the pass to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Maxey. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. And the Jazz lead by 11.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Jazz.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused Embiid will be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense.
George with it. So we see the Jazz get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, tonight, Colin, what a game for you. When you think about your development as a player, what are you most proud of?
I feel like I've accomplished a lot, gotten better. That's the biggest thing. Just continue to grow each and every day when I'm in practice. And my teammates, they've been helping out tremendously, and I appreciate them for that.
The sky's high for Colin Sexton.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
You find a little something too fresh, I know. Hey. Girl, you got me. I'm singing. It's like, oh, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, oh, you got the best of mine. Oh, oh, and that dress so white. You my little boo thing. So I don't give a hoot what you do, say, girl, I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Tell him I'm next. Tell him you find a little something too fresh, I know. Yeah. Everywhere, hands in the air, so party over here, shaking for the man of the year, man of the year, man of the bounce, where I see girls everywhere, hands in the air, so party over here, shaking for the man of the year, man of the year, man of the bounce, where I see girls everywhere, hands in the air, so party over here, shaking for the man of the year, man of the year, man of the bounce, home of the party in the sunny land of the, please let it breathe, tank top down for the breeze, burnt lips got up.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So glad you could join us in Detroit, the home of the Pistons. And, of course, Tobias Harris. Team moving on here without him.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Gigi Jackson is out there with George. Then it's King. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Taken away by Holiday. From outside the arc, King, that's good. King's got 5 points so far.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, no one's on you, great shot there.
Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their games.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision-making, and sometimes those don't always go hand-in-hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's King. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 9.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
King with the steal. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Pistons on offense. 7-point differential.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
1:19 left to play here in the first. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical, strong, and can rebound, and gives you a different presence on the inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Holland. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Thompson. Alec Burks checked in for Ivy. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. Here's King following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. King, that's good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And it's Fontecchio in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Schroeder to the inside. Duren, the shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Duren's got his second basket of the game. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. They lead by 14. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson is out there with Holland. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, D.A., you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Well, a former lottery pick in Jalen Duren, and what you love about him is he plays with energy and great passion.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And Holland gets it to go.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Duren. And he uses the glass on the layup. Duren's got 9.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Shoots. King, that's good.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Thompson, left side. Beyond the arc. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Here's King. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's King. And the jumper is good. King's got 34.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. They lead by 18. And we'll be back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everyone. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us. We could only.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back court.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
They've got King. Jackson is out there with Paul George. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Holiday in at the point. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 37 points for Money.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Cunningham. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. We've seen Money really having a great game.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for Holland. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Asar Thompson. Alec Burks checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. 1:24 left to play here in the third. Back to Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Duren slams it in.
Well, if the ball has energy, then Jalen Duren is energized. Tonight seems to be his night.
King, that's good. King's got 44.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Schroeder passes to Wiggins. Rebounded by Jackson.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And there's the pass to Duren. Burks against Beasley. Here's Schroeder. A putback, and Duren is right there. Duren's got 15 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Knocks it loose. King with the steal. George, that's a two-pointer. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already.
The visiting team, 56.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fontecchio is out there with Paul Reed. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Howard. And it's Schroeder in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
King's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And, Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Here's Fontecchio. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Fontecchio's got his first 2 points of the night. Beasley outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's King. And George with the stuff.
Sometimes guys forget how long Paul George is. That makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And a wide open look for Howard. A 3-pointer off the mark. King against Reed. King, that's good. King's got 54 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
No one covering.
And he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
And again for 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Inside, Reed kicks to Burks. Pass to Schroeder. And Howard has it in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Shoots. King, that's good. King's got 59 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Reed. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Good on the shot. 61 points for Money.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
The away team. Substitution for your Pistons. Durant Holland.
There's the triple. Trains the three-pointer.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.
Man spit rhymes, man don't lie. 2-2 step down the next fly. Lit in the shit sure is. Ask little bro if you think that I'm lying. Them man hate cause your man so fly. Like take two J1s and I'm nice. Thought my bedroom wasn't up, so I stopped. Nearly pie. Quang is this, Quang is that, Quang is Marga. His head's fat, but I'm still king in this, that's fact. His we a man don't with them you choke man. Low it, I meant choke men. Golden one from up the old blue. Met a sweet one from down the old Ken. Like, big crank face from the norm. How did I come this far? I think I'm a bandit, they think I'm a star. When I cut through, man, they breathe like raw. They so bait that I can't go shop, man, I always get clocked. It's so hot. Is it a fan or is it a op? Either way, man, I'm moving on job. I love my freedom, but I risk it anytime I see them. Fly at the ride, man, breathe.